Good day, ladies and gents. This is Junior Plan from PFO. First, I'd like to state please follow my other accounts on the news ticker down here. Let's talk about Bitcoin. Yes, I still want to talk about this flash crash that happened in Bitcoin on March the 18th. This is big because this will actually prepare for you for the future market correction or the future crash in the markets. Right now, equities are going up, crypto is going up, but everything has its limits. There's a saying, whatever goes up must eventually come down. So this Bitcoin is a great example for you to see how fast and furious these markets can hit you. And this is why you as a trader and investor need to be prepared for such an event. All right, but let's take a look at this story of Bitcoin to get a better sense. All right, I'm going to show you an article here by Zero Hedge, world's largest pension fund to diversify into Bitcoin as BitMEX sees price flash crash below 9,000 overnight. I highlight a few areas that I think are important for you to know. Let's get right to it. Doesn't seem like a very smart move for the rogue seller to dump over 400 Bitcoin at the same time of day and to an illiquid market. Why not wait until the US Bitcoin ETF market it's running its magic and sell into that liquidity? But that's the thing, ladies and gents. Traders and investors can make their own individual decisions. All right, let's move on. Then in this highlighted area, which I believe it's important to know, it states, quote, someone just dumped 400 plus Bitcoins over 2 hours and 10 through 50 Bitcoin clips pair on BitMEX eating 30% slippage. They must have lost 4 million plus at least, pseudonymous crypto community member SYQ wrote, which I'm going to show you more in detail of this tweet or this X post by user at SYQ. And then they stated, quote, I'm guessing that they're done for now. Total volume so far is just shy of 1,000 Bitcoins over 3.5 hours with a low of 8,900. Now, BitMEX have disabled withdrawals. They added, the red flag here is BitMEX disabled withdrawals. Nobody wants to hear that. If I have my money on a brokerage account and they tell me, oh, by the way, we disable withdrawals, that is a red flag. All right. So let's continue here. The exchange later posted on, this does not affect any of our derivative markets, nor the index price for a popular XBT derivative contract. That is the huge bombs that set off these flash crashes, derivative markets. We all know about that due to the housing market in 2008. Notably, yesterday saw the biggest net outflows from the Bitcoin ETF complex since inception, dominated by the GBTC liquidations. Let's continue, which is interesting given the timing of the flash crash and the fact that the former CEO of BitMEX, Arthur Hayes, previously opined that the spot Bitcoin exchange traded funds, the ETFs, could completely destroy Bitcoin if they are too successful. That means the big money. So Arthur Hayes puts an X post on that states, quote, expression is my last article of 2024. I offer some thoughts on expressions of the crypto investment theme that will ultimately prove to be worthless. May the pump be with you. Another red flag is that you do not want to hear. Let's continue. According to Hayes, Bitcoin ETF issuers holding all the Bitcoin could negatively impact the number of transactions on the Bitcoin network, and miners will lose any incentive to keep validating transactions. The end result is the miners turn off their machines as they can no longer pay for the energy required to run them, says Hayes. Without the miners, the network dies and Bitcoin vanishes. But not everyone is buying all that doom and gloom, as MicroStrategy, one of the largest public holders of Bitcoin, obviously is going to say something positive about Bitcoin because of the position they have in Bitcoin, has completed another convertible notes offering to increase its Bitcoin slash. The notes sold and the offering amount accounted to 603.75 million, including 78.75 million aggregate principal amount of notes issued pursuant to an option to purchase. I'm going to be buying the top forever. Bitcoin is the exit strategy, unquote, Saylor said after being asked if his firm would sell its stash, counted 190,000 Bitcoins at that time. All right, when you hear those statements of they're going to be buying the top forever, that is another red flag that many of us traders and investors that have experience with the markets over the years. They buy the top and they continue buying the top. And guess what? Everything has corrections in the markets. All right, now let's get to the SYQX post right here. This is actually a great post for any of you cryptos bros out there that want to take a look at what happened in this flash crash. It's kind of not chronologically done perfectly. So he posts, someone just dumped 400 Bitcoins over 2 hours and 10 to 50 Bitcoin clips on the XBT US dollar pair on BitMEX, eating 30% plus slippage. They must have lost 4 million at least. Then he continues, this is getting even bigger. Then it states, wow, recent clip went as low as 38,200. This is very much ongoing. 660 Bitcoins now. Still ongoing through appears his clips are getting smaller. Only 3 Bitcoins dumped past 5 minutes, down to 57,000. Still ongoing, 850 plus Bitcoins, low of 8,900. Just did a 90 Bitcoin clip, picked up again. Another 45 Bitcoin clip and 977 Bitcoins so far. Approximately 66 million. Last clip was 10 minutes ago for 30 Bitcoins filled at 40,000. I'm guessing that they're done for now. Total volume so far is just shy of 1,000 Bitcoins over 3.5 hours with a low of 8,900. Now BitMEX has disabled withdrawals. And this is what you do not want to hear when such crashes happen and any kind of financial security. Those are red flags. You have to ask yourself questions about the security of Bitcoin. It's still a very new security out there. I know everybody's pushing it right now, but there are limits. And central bank digital currencies are coming, ladies and gentlemen, and they're going to be using Bitcoin technology for them to, as it evolves in the future. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to leave it here. That's something I wanted to share with you. My name is Junior Plan. This is PFO. Have a good day.